Hello viewers, welcome to Arp House Academy. In this session, I will discuss about Kirchhoff's laws. Kirchhoff's laws. Kirchhoff's laws. These laws were developed by a German physicist, Gustav Robert Kirchhoff. His name is Gustav Robert Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff in the year 1845 is the person who has developed these laws, Kirchhoff's laws. The main laws are developed for determining currents and voltages across the circuit elements. You know what are the circuit elements? They are nothing but the voltage sources, current sources, resistors, inductors and capacitors. So the main aim of these Kirchhoff's laws is to find out currents and voltages across the circuit elements in any branch of the circuit. He has developed two laws. First one is Kirchhoff's current law. Kirchhoff's current law, in short form we write it as KCL. And the second one is Kirchhoff's voltage law. In the short form we call it as KVL, Kirchhoff's voltage law. Okay? Kirchhoff's current law, and the second one is Kirchhoff's voltage law. Okay, first we will see about the Kirchhoff's current law. Kirchhoff's current law states that algebraic sum of currents meeting at a node in a given circuit is equal to 0. It states that algebraic sum of currents meeting at a node in a given circuit is equal to 0. Algebraic sum means summation of integer quantities. You know what is node? Node is a point on a circuit at which two or more branches are joined. And what is a circuit? It is a collection of interconnected circuit elements like voltage source, current source, resistors, inductors and capacitors. Okay, now we will see about sign convention. Why? Because algebraic sum should be equal to 0, so we should go for a sign convention. Sign convention. Sign of currents entering a node is taken as positive. Entering means approaching a node, and sign of currents leaving a node is taken as negative. Leaving means moving away from the node. Okay, let us apply the sign convention considering a small example. Considering a simple example. Let us consider a node N at which 5 currents are meeting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let those be I1, I2, I3, I4 and I5. So what is sign convention? sign of currents entering node or approaching node is taken as positive. Here the I1 is approaching, so it is taken as plus I1. I2 it is leaving, so it is minus I2. I3 is also leaving, it is minus I3. And I4 is entering, plus I4. And I5, I1, I2, I3, I4, I5 is leaving, so it is minus I5 equal to 0. That is the algebraic sum of currents meeting at this node n is equal to 0. Okay. Now let us see about Kirchhoff's voltage law. Kirchhoff's voltage law. Kirchhoff's voltage law. Kirchhoff's voltage law states that the algebraic sum of voltages and voltage drops in a closed loop of a given circuit is equal to 0. So this is applicable to a closed loop only. Here the conservation of energy takes place. Why? Because the energy supplied by energy sources, that is voltage, is absorbed by the passive elements. So whatever the energy supplied by the voltage source is absorbed by the passive elements. So here the energy is conserved. The statement is, it states that algebraic sum of voltages and voltage drops, in a closed loop of a given circuit is equal to 0. So algebraic sum means here also summation of integer quantities is equal to 0. Here the integer quantities nothing but voltages and voltage drops. Let us say about sign convention now. Sign convention. Sign convention. So we have to consider both voltage source and voltage drops. So sign convention for voltage source. Let us see now. Voltage source. Sign convention for voltage source. If we move from lower potential to higher potential, then the sign of that voltage source is taken as positive. That is, if it is like this, lower potential and higher potential, if we move from A to B in the circuit, that is, there is rise in potential now. This is minus and this is plus. If we move in this direction like this, then the sign of that voltage source is taken as positive. That is, for voltage source, if we move from lower potential to higher potential, then the sign of voltage source or voltage is taken as positive. It is for rise in potential. Positive for rise in potential. You can say like this. We need not bother about the direction of current. Current can move from A to B or B to A, but we consider only our direction, not the direction of the current. Now for voltage source, if we move from higher potential to lower potential, if we move from higher potential to lower potential, then its sign is taken as is taken as negative. Negative, that is, here it is fall in potential. Fall in potential. Fall in potential. So in both the cases, that means rise or fall, we are not considering the direction of the current. Next, for voltage drops now, let us see about the sign of voltage drops. Here we should consider the direction of current in the circuit or in the branch of a given loop of a circuit. Voltage drop. Voltage drop. For voltage drop, there should be a passive element. Passive element, A and B be the terminals. Let it be R and I be the current moving in this direction from A to B. So by applying Ohm's law, what is voltage drop across this? Voltage drop across this is IR. So what can be the sign of this? Let us find out the sign convention. Let's see about sign convention now for finding the sign of this voltage drop. For voltage drop, if we move in the direction of current, in the direction of current, then the sign of voltage drop is taken as negative. That means if we move in the direction of current, if there is any drop in the branch, then the sign of that voltage drop is taken as negative. And the other way, if you move against the direction of current, if there is any voltage drop in that particular branch, then the sign of that voltage drop is taken as positive. So if we move against the direction of current, then the sign of voltage drop is taken as positive. Okay, that's all about sign convention. Let us consider a simple circuit and find out the algebraic sum of the voltage and voltage drops. In this case, if we move in the direction of current, the sign of this voltage drop is minus. If we move from B to A, that means we are moving in the same direction. If we move from A to B, then the sign of that voltage drop is minus IR. If we move against this current, that means if we move like this, if we move in the circuit from B to A, in the loop, we move from B to A, then the sign of this IR will be positive. IR, in this case positive. In this case it is negative. Okay. Next, let us consider a simple example now. Example, the voltage source and two circuit elements. In this branch, there is no circuit element. Let there be three nodes A, B, and C. A, B, and C. In branch A, B, voltage source V is there. In branch B, C, R1 is there, and in CA, R2 is there. And the current I is flowing like this: A, B, C, A, B, C, A. Okay. Let us consider the loop now. Since KVL is applied to the loops only, A, B, C, A is the loop. A, B, C, A is the loop. Should come back to the starting point so that the loop is completed. This is the closed path, A, B, C, A. Like this, the current will be moving in the circuit. Loop A, B, C, A. In branch AB, we are moving like this. So we are moving like this, let us say. And the current is also moving in the same direction, A to B. But we need not bother about the direction of current in branch AB, since there is only voltage source. So there is rising potential. We can write like this. Sign of that V is positive. So I am writing plus V. I wrote plus V. In the branch BC, we are moving the direction of current along the direction of current. So the sign of this voltage drop. What is voltage drop here? Voltage drop is IR1. IR1. So sign of that voltage drop here is, since we are moving the direction of current, the sign of that drop will be minus IR1. Okay, now coming to branch CA now. In CA, we are moving in the direction of current. We are moving in the direction of, here also we are moving in the direction of current. So the sign of that voltage drop is taken as negative. Here also we are moving in the direction of current. So what is voltage drop here across this? Voltage drop is IR2. IR2 is the voltage drop across this branch. So sign will be, since we are moving in the direction of current, sign is minus IR2 is equal to 0. Now consider the same loop now. That means we can move against the direction of current. So we write like this, loop ACBA. ACBA. So this gives us an idea that we are moving from A to C, C to B and B to A. Whereas the current is moving from A to B, B to C and C to A. Whereas we are moving from A to C, C to B and B to A. Okay? So in loop ACBA, let us see now we are moving from A to C. When we are moving against the direction of current, so sign of this voltage drop is plus now, IR2. Here also we are moving against the direction of current. So in the second case, we are moving like this. So in the second case, we are moving like this. So we are moving like this in this branch. Okay? A to C. Current is moving in this direction. Current direction will not change. A to B, C to A, and A to B. That is the current is moving. Okay? So IR2 is the voltage drop. Its sign will be positive since we are moving against the direction of current. And in branch CB, we are moving like this. Current is moving like this. So against the direction of current. So sign of voltage drop is IR1. Now coming to BA. Current is moving like this, but don't bother about the current direction. Now we are moving from B to A. That is drop in potential, right? Minus V equal to 0. In both the cases, we will get the same equation. Now if you multiply this equation by minus, we will get V minus IR1 minus IR2 is equal to 0. So this equation are same now. So our sign convention is correct.